America is the spiritual home of the amusement park, and roller coasters, well, their crowning glory. For over a century, coaster devotees have been making the pilgrimage to parks like this one in Northern California in search of ever greater thrills and spills.
And today, I was in for the ride of my life.
Oh!
Some of the most technological advances that have come around in the last 100 years or so are obviously gravity-driven roller coasters. The ability to go upside down. You've had a multitude of different ride carriages, so stand-up, inverted, flying. We are pushing the limits. Superman, for example, in terms of G-forces, we're at the upper limit of what the body can experience safely.
So you're going to have to get creative, aren't you, in future?
Yeah. I mean, essentially, you got to go back and you have to see, what can you do with this roller coaster to make it unique? What can you do to make it innovative? What hasn't been done?
I think the main challenges that are facing amusement park designers and roller coaster designers is the competition between smartphones and other new media. I think we're at a real cusp here for huge advancements in technology. Similar to what you would see in automobiles, the advent of carbon fiber is going to make a huge difference in terms of ride design. It's going to make things lighter, more efficient, which will make them more exciting. In addition, you're going to see a lot more interactivity in rides. You're not going to see just a roller coaster. You're going to see a roller coaster with a soundtrack. You're getting a lot of show buildings. A lot of times where a ride will do some sort of element, then all of a sudden stop in a show building, and all of a sudden you have this different experience where something's happening around you. Verbolten's a good example at Busch Gardens, where the ride starts off just as a normal roller coaster, then goes into a show building where you sort of get involved in this storyline about what happened with this touring company that is the roller coaster. Then all of a sudden everything drops, and then you blast out of this building, and now all of a sudden you're on a regular roller coaster. It's just that extra little element that just adds that, I guess, your fourth dimension, plussing it, as Walt Disney used to say.
So, if you were ever tempted to think roller coaster development had plateaued, well, that was never likely. A shaken and slightly disturbed Richard Taylor, BBC News, Vallejo, Northern California.
I'm glad I emptied my pockets. That's all I can say.